Hello, my name is Gemma. I'm an advanced cultist and a criminologist and a mummy. And so today I want to talk about what I usually talk about, the tree. I'm going to go into that and talk about this. And like a concept of like a dimensional space. Jumping, sliders is a concept program, like a program. Travelers. We're traveling up. It's almost like you can just go around, woo! Because it's your Torah. There might be an in, but there's an out. There's an out. Right? And you go, wee! And that's how you do it. And you go back down again. So we're going to use this as like a chakra point energy. Sorry. So we've got to use this as like a chakra point energy focus. So, everybody out there, a chakra point focus. So we can rise to that I know energy, which is up here. Essentially, it's like a peaceful place. Okay? We woo! It's like this. So, as a traveller, you can also remember this, the context of the Torah. The energy field that is around you, but also the energy field that is around the earth. And if it's a programmable state, then so be it, because it's really cool. So you just like spin. It's like a cell. It's regeneration. So we can understand travelling like this. That's the inner work. And then the outer work is like the Torah. So we've got to keep that moving as well. Okay? We have to keep this bit moving. It's really important because if you do that, then nothing can fester type thing. Nothing in your energy field will be able to fester. And if it's negative, it won't stay negative for long because you're just moving it. You're moving the energy fields. That's why it's good to do PE. Be active. Be active. Even if you're doing that work, like Reiki, this is a good one to clear your zones. So I showed you the crystal and the spin out. You have to do it yourself because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it like what that man does. Okay? If you want to go and heal your chakra points, go to Healing and Beyond on that channel. You'll find him. So this is like the inner work. And then when you do, it's almost like you've done the outer work. So once you've done the inner work, you do an outer work concept. And it's almost like you're travelling. So you can use it as this analogy. You can also understand the programs within the analogy of this as well. Which is push your eyes in the head concept. And I also think that Freemasonry is involved in this. And the reason why I think is because like it shows black and white squares on the floor. So that'd be like a chess piece. But it's also understanding the occult topics, and it explains a programmable state. Like if you turn your telly on, it'll go to black and white, and it'll just be like it'll just turn off and go to fuzz. And what we see as fuzzy is like kind of like the chessboard. So it's like a connotation to like a dimensional space. It's almost like it's different to what I've explained before when it comes to the dimensions. Because it's almost like it's all at an 8, but there's sub-densities within it. And this is what can create those things. Because we're all connected into a universal concept and there must be something else hooked to it to make a power line. It's all connected. So how we are, and telly is very similar because that's a programmable space. And it's the same as us. With our eyes, okay? It's a programmable space. It's a space of conditioning as well, okay? So it's all of our senses, okay? So it's this part, it's the higher space that's here in the heart. It's also a higher space, and then the crown's here. So it's almost like 8Ds, like here, your eyes. And that's like a definition of like using it as an anatomy concept. So it's a little bit below the eye, the bar. So it's like this is the programmable space type thing. So I think the programs are at 5 and 4. So it's almost like once you reach past like 4D, like a 4D concept, then which would be like thoughts and emotions and stuff like this. So you rise beyond these lower chakras, and this is how you can reach those levels, right? And some people will just get it because they're Aquarius and like deep Aquarius energy, and some people won't get it because, I don't know, probably need some air in your chart somewhere. So anyway, Libra, Gemini, and the one I just said, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So the Aquarian's like really fixed, so they'll see it as a programmable state. It's almost like clairvoyance might even say it's like a movie role. You know, it's kind of like that, and it's kind of it can be a manifestation space. So it depends how you see it, and it's about perception. So in an understanding perception in this context, I would say the programs are here on higher planes, but they're everywhere. It's the sort. That's what the point is. It's a programmable state. So the spin on the Torah is really important. This is going to kind of like bring it together. Okay. Someone taught me this. Thank you. So it's almost like you have to reach on the higher planes, go around. Okay. And then not just go in, but spin. And then it's almost like if you can accomplish the I know and love energy, bring it down, or go to like a Northern Lights concept, and then spread that I know I love energy. And then we're creating programs or remembering the programs, or we're lighting it back up again. But we're not doing it in a way where it's bad. We have to replenish that area. We have to cleanse it out. So like an example would be the Egyptian pyramids. In the middle of them, they say create one, don't they? They get these people who make you sit in a triangle. I think the shamans do it. They let you sit in a triangle and then pull out the energy, heal you. It's almost like that's what's going on with the Egyptian hubs, like to go to them in astral travel or something like this in your dreams, right? So I remember this because I met someone once, and it was like I just see it as like a movie, like a screen. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, right? It's just there, and it's like a screen, and I was there with them, and they were showing me it, and it's almost like I went in there, and it was just like there's a lot of love there, and it's in the middle of it. It's in the center of Egypt pyramids. There's more, but I'll get into that another time. So I feel like we queue up for regeneration. It's almost like a gate of heaven concept. And it's like Ishtar gate is in like a little bit forward. And then you walk through the gates to find healing. And that's where it is. It's where Ishtar gates are. And it's near Egypt. And then there's the pyramids to regenerate. There's big queues out there. Like a love generation space. I don't know how to explain it. But if you go, cleanse the area first, remove all the negative energy so you can use it. It's like a sunbed concept. We're not getting yellow sun, UV, we're getting green love. And it's like it regenerates there. I don't know what's there. It's kind of strange to explain what. And if you're an astral traveller and you understand programmable states, you'll understand this. Like it's basic. If you can follow me, if you're an Aquarius at all. If you're not, then you might not get it at all, and you'll just be like, what's she talking about? But there's healing centres, and if there's a connection, like, because we're all individual like grass, so if there's a connection, it would be what colour's the grass? Green. So it'd be that connection. It's Venus energies, it's love. So that's the connection, and it's here. There's a reason. You need love, because you've already fell, so you need love. It's priority. Okay? And then to rise to this, you need to learn how to cleanse. It's like a Lumerian concept, because you're using a clear quartz and testing, because it's almost like that's the connector. So pull. pull out energy that's not yours, that you don't want. And then this Venus is like looking after yourself, self-love. So the emotions and the Empress can cling together too, because through self-love and through emotionally working through our feelings and love and feeling, so a sacral chakra concept. I mean, I've had mine manipulated so many times now. I'm just like, I know who I am. So carry on if you want, but it's getting boring. So you get love, and that's just love. It's like, yeah, that's love energy. And it's almost like, yeah, that's happening as well. So I'm trying to like override everything. I'm trying to fight like all these people. I don't think they even know what I'm trying to do. No. Do they know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to tell you. So then, like, we're all moving again. So we can move the centre. This is the centre. Because you've got a Torah field. And then this is the centre, which is you. Which is chakra points. I know they look a bit all over the place, but if you know the chakra points and your spheres and your bodies, and you realign them, you can realign them, it'll help you do your job properly as well. Because, like, I don't know, this is the crown. I know energies. That's what you work with. Especially when you're really big, have really big responsibilities, and like, if you have, when you have a lot of responsibilities, to be up here is probably the best place. But we always need that balance of happiness. We always need that with us. It's good. So we can rise easier through love. I know I love. I do love. And we rise because a lot of times when you haven't done anything wrong, you won't sit here. Or if you might even sit there in an aspect of fearing something. So it's a fear concept, but somehow you manage to rise and then get trapped, because we need to go back down here. It's like bloop bloop. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like we need to surpass these so we can go reach our know energies, make that Torah, and then I can see it from a different perspective, but like an outward perspective, from a programmable state. So I might just be like pushing out Reiki and positive, like a positive stream to magicianry, so we can remember to clear our energies, so everything doesn't get too dark under programmable states. Because I remember like some things happened in my life, because I think I'm really spiritual, and I think that people can say it's like a programmable state. So let's get into this one, because I have spoke about aliens and things like this. I've said this before. Like, I don't believe that they exist, and there's a reason. And the reason why I say this is because it's just how I see it, and it's because I got Mercury in the later degrees in Aquarius. So I see things as like more of a programmable state rather than it is a spiritual one, because spirituality is like an unquestion. It makes it unquestionable. Say I'm spiritual, it brings an unquestionable connotation to it. It's like a mysterious energy. When we can understand it from a TV concept, which is a dimensional space or a programmable space, it makes make sense, because our brain works differently, processing information. Spirituality is just like a mysterious thing, and it cuts off, and it's just like there's nothing that can't explain that. If you understand it as a programmable state, it will start to make sense in a connotation to how our world operates. It's almost like a reflection back onto itself, but it's in the stars. Okay. And this is a dimensional space. This is a concept of going way out there and like looking at everything from afar. And I know people can do this. And it's an astral projection. That's what it feels like. But we need to spin that energy. It's almost like a cell. We have to go whoosh but we have to do it within us. And when it helps within us if we can do it outward, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of peace that can come with this. But it's I know I love, okay? So I know a lot of people I've seen people teach, I know I am, I know I am, I know I am, I know I am. Okay, that's space chakra. But has anyone done I know I love, I am love? Bringing the love down, all the way down to there. I am love. When people experience giving birth, this is kind of like the chakra point that's hitting. It's that I am love. I know love as well, because it goes through. I am love all the way. It's almost like when you release a baby, right? When you release that baby, it's an I know energies, but it's a love energy, and it's like a big bubble wrapped around you, and that's how it is. And when you have children that are yours, then you understand. But I know I am love. That's what it must feel like when the baby passes, because I've never passed. I've never given birth naturally. But I had a C-section with my children, and but they lay the baby on your I am energies. It's weird. It's like they just rest the baby over you. So it's like they pull them out but they rest them on you. So they're lighting up the chakra points. So it's like I am love, because I'm connecting to that baby chakra points as well. I am going to protect you with love. And it's good to keep the baby on the mothers when they have them, because it brings more out, a nurturing energy, because it's a completely different experience. When you go into that hospital, you're scared, but when you come back out, you know that you're going to be you got this type thing. And if you don't, it's because they haven't been able to cater to you properly. You need to have that connection with the baby, because I know a lot of times they mother you. Sometimes you get mothered a little bit when you're there, but then sometimes other things can take place, like you weren't allowed the man there, I think, overnight, and then sometimes you was, so it changes. But anyway, you have when the baby passes, you can feel that energy. I am love. And it is I know I am love is this one. It's love, and it's I am. I do love. Okay? And it lights up everything when you have a baby, when it passes through, when you hold your baby. It lights everything up. Okay? So it's really high. So it's like a different kind of, it's a mission, right? So it lights you all up. And you have to go, and it's like a travel, but you can also do it around. So I wanted to say that. And I feel love as well. So this is what I was feeling. I feel love when I had when I had children. I feel love. You can't break that. Okay, can't break it. I know I love. I feel it. I feel love. And then it just lights that bit up, and then it brings it out. Then you can rise up to high ones, but they're like programmable states. I mean, that's for another time. But I just wanted to get into the concept of the connotation to this, to connection, to rise, to I know energies, and how it should be easy, right? Because there's a lot of cult. Right, I'm going to get into this a little bit before I end out, but there's a lot of occults, and it's kind of like they got it right, but it's halfway there, like halfway there. And like when you're trying to, especially if you're a Holy Grail, like it's really hard to like, it's almost like I'm trying to do something, and I'm kind of being judged by a lot of people that don't probably necessarily know what I'm doing, but I'm just doing it. And if you see, you see. If you don't, you don't. Because some people probably don't believe me, but I think the right ones who watch this do get it, because this is the whole point. And if it's your energy field, that's just you here. But then when it's like the whole universe, it's like We're all supposed to be like spinning this thing, type thing. It's almost like we have travellers, like I said, and you have the sliders, and they do that. It's like for a whole universe, and like the angels supposed to be doing it. Like they're just angels supposed to be doing this. Loads of people are angels. Loads of people are angels, and I think like I cast out Lucifer a bit, but I think Lucifer's concept for a masculine energy. Lucifer is like a man version to the Holy Grail. So they have similar energies. And another thing I'd also like to know is that while I am this out, I don't know if I said this in the last one, but I have a crystal, and this crystal is just to finish this off. The crystal is what else to say? Lastly, I'd like to say this is a battery. It has positive and it has negative. This connotation, I get it. So you have one side that's positive, one side negative. That's not necessarily the case, right? Because everything in there is neutral. It's just these bits that are different. It's the ends that connect them. But this, it's an intention-based thing. It's neutral. But there's a difference. One's more this side shaped, and one's that same concept with this. This has a top, and this doesn't. It's flat. So it's the same concept. But this is a neutral energy. Okay? It's like a neutral energy. Pulls. Right? Pulls. So, it's different because it might not be this. Because it's the ends and how they're connected. That's all it is. So this one's a different shape. Simple as that. Right? They just make things work, and a connection of this. One thing I watched was a potato as a conductor, and I was just like, I'm gone, because they acted as a conductor to pass through. So it's just like this, passes through, but has energy in it. Zzz, like this. You have to recharge them. So it has different types of energy to it, and that's how it is. So it has the same concept, connotation to it. That's negative stream. That's the positive stream on this crystal. You don't need a black one and a white one. That's just that connotation to that one thing. Okay? So we can understand it in a different way. As a Lemurian concept coming to you. It's a Lemurian concept. And this is an Atlantean concept. So it's kind of like same concept as I'm coming to you as understanding a 9D. 9D, 8D. That's how I want to go about it from an earth concept though. To be able to like make this an objectify it so you can understand it, it would be that's a Lemurian, and this is like more of a 8D concept. They have computers. But we're just as intelligent because we do it in different ways. So, this is more of a this can be seen as destructive because it's these people that we need who have a full encompassment of a dimensional space. Because people who gravitate more to crystals, they're the ones who are more likely to, take that out of current, off spinning. It's like a cell concept, and it's a Torah as well, yours. So this is yours, and then there's a programmable state where it's beyond. It's like that, and it's like, so I don't know if it's because I'm an angel, but I've seen people who haven't said they're angels, so it's kind of, maybe we're all just angels, and we're just the ones that take the encompassment to protect. Defense. If you like my content, like and subscribe, and there'll be more. Take care.